Welcome to the Deadass Podcast.
By this, you've set me thinking.
Yes.
Because when I was in Israel
Yep.
in 1985, I went to the Dead Sea.
Yes.
Now, the Dead Sea, as you know, is the saltiest place on earth.
Yes.
And you can't sink.
That's right.
And when you float below your tit line, if like.
Yes, that's right.
And so you think, and when you get out, by the time you walk from the waves to your towel, it's dried on you, and you feel like.
Do you really?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a crust.
Yeah, well, imagine that. Imagine dead-ass salt from the Dead Sea.
Dead-ass salt from the Dead Sea. If you're on to win it.
Oh, the winner, mate.
You should go over and get a bottle.
That's what I reckon we should do. Mm-hmm. And we can write that off as a business trip.
We can.
That's right, because we're doing business.
We are doing business.
Right. Keep that in the back of your mind.
It's an R&D.
That's right. Of course it is.
We might be able to do this whole thing.
A business
trip. We might be able to turn this into a movie.
Yes, that's right. Into a business trip where we document it.
Yeah.
For a film, whether it gets published or not. Or we can write the whole thing off.
Well, let's say the thing that gives me hope is that people watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
So I
they
think
are still watching, mate.
Far more content.
There was, it was funny. There was a comment in the Deadass community page, something about someone had a question or someone said something and they were asking about something mechanical. And one of the first comments was, maybe you should just hit up Stephen Bell.
Well, I can do a
Stephen
Q&A.
Bell question.
I can do a Q&A on mechanical stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, so,
all right.
Rightio.
Now, where were we?
We're up to Friday.
6th of September.
Was it Friday the 6th? Yes.
Yeah.
All righty, sweet.
We went, got fish and chips and settled down in front of the TV. This is back in Rockhampton.
That's right. Yeah. All right, I'll cue us in.
So, mate.
Radio legends, welcome back to the Deadass Podcast, capturing eulogies, sharing stories. Today we are continuing motorcycling around the world with Mr. Stephen Bell. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, Brian. How are you going?
Great, mate. Absolutely fantastic. We're nearing the end of the week. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
You shouldn't say things like that in your business, Brian. Because seeing light at the end of the tunnel has very much different connotations.
That's right. That's a very good point. Yeah. I can choose my words wisely.
Yeah. Heaven is at the end of the tunnel.
Well, heaven for me is going to be this weekend. So I've got something like that to look forward to. So how have you been, sir? Where are we up to?
I've been very, very well, Brian. And
that's good.
Look, I'm looking forward to my next little adventure.
You've got another one. Why am I not surprised? Mm-hmm. And what's this little adventure? Where are you going?
I'll let you in on a little bit of information.
That'd be good.
My friend Les Johnson from Chatswood in Sydney, I met him a number of years ago when I went chasing parts. Remember we talked a little bit about Dad's Overland.
Yes, we did.
And the car that I picked up with him in 1982 back out at Talleyrand, a property which is just outside of Longreach.
That's right, yes.
Anyway, Les Johnson is an overland, I might say, nut.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
And but he's also a very avid collector of cars. Okay. And he got a number. Anyway, we are taking one of his, actually two of his cars, a 1913 and a 1916.
Wow.
Overland.
Really?
To Lake Perkalilly.
Oh, okay.
To race in the Red Dust Revival.
That is so cool.
So the 1913 is a Model 69.
Yeah.
And a beautiful yellow Speedster.
Yes, okay.
And the white car, the 88 car we call it, is the only V8 overland Indianapolis racing car that now exists in the world.
Really? One of one.
It's a one of one. And just probably a little bit of a lead in.
Yeah, sure.
There were 4 engines built by Willys Overland in 1916 to compete in the Indianapolis
Yeah.
race of 1916. They were a little bit unreliable. They were racing Duesenbergs.
Oh, Duesenbergs, yeah.
Yes, Duesenbergs.
Yeah. Jay Leno's a mad fan.
And Cadillacs.
Yeah, wow.
Yep. But after the race, 2 engines and 1 chassis was brought to Australia to attempt the land speed record on Lake Eyre.
Really?
But it was considered to be in poor taste to race while there were troops at the front being killed in France.
Okay, yeah,
So they
fair
canned
enough.
it. They canned it until 1920.
Yes.
Whereupon that car then was obsolete.
Okay.
So it rested on a farm. And a long story, and we probably should maybe have a talk about that in depth one day.
Yeah, we will.
But suffice to say that Les has been able to retrieve that engine, been able to retrieve the chassis, and being able to restore the car and mate the engine back with the chassis for the first time in 107 years.
Wow.
And we're taking those 2 cars
that is so
to Lake
cool.
Perkalilly, overland, across the Nullarbor Plain, all the way to Kalgoorlie.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool.
I think so.
When are you doing that, roughly?
I leave for Sydney on Monday.
Monday. Yep. Okay.
Monday flight. And then Les and he's got a beautiful big Dodge.
Yep.
And a long trailer. And we're trailering those 2 cars over through Dubbo, down through Wilcannia, Broken Hill, Port Augusta, then across the Nullarbor to Kalgoorlie.
That's going to be so cool, mate. We will definitely do that episode when you get back. We'll do it when you're fresh.
Yeah.
So when you get back, you can tell us about how the whole journey went, but also the lead up to the car getting built. So that would be cool.
It's quite a story.
Yeah.
It really is. And, if anybody's interested in history, just the way things collide, just the way things coincide. And you think, Brian, it is a small world.
100% it is.
When you look at the history of this car and why it was built, what it did, and now all of those years later, it's like looking at maybe an A9X Tirana in 100 years' time.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Really good point. Yeah. Mate, I'm excited. Yeah,
Right,
definitely. All right, cool.
so am I.
That's something to look forward to. Another
I'm
one.
jumping out of my skin. I can't wait to go.
Tell.
It's all happening.
Yeah, bloody hell.
All right. Back to a more mundane.
Back to the good book. We'll refer to the good book.
Yeah, back to the book of Stephen Bell. It's now Saturday, the 7th of September, 1991.
Beautiful.
And we find ourselves back at Rockhampton.
Yep.
I've left London. I've got to still pick up my visa for Pakistan.
Yes.
And India. And so...
And just so listeners know, this is Rockhampton
This is Rockhampton, England.
England, yes.
Yeah, which is not far from Gloucester.
Okay.
The town of Gloucester, near Bristol, actually. And lovely little place. And if you ever get the chance to go there, you got to look hard for the sign.
Yes.
It's only, I think only 14 people live there.
Did they name Rockhampton because of that? Because of that place? Yep. Okay,
Yes.
sweet. Just wanted to check. That wasn't the rocks under the bridge.
Nope. Oh, well.
That was the old wives' tale.
Rock and Hampton being a town, but...
Yes.
And so it does share the same sort of name,
Yeah.
Okay, as I read, it was time to see Devon and Cornwall, and I said hi and bye to Vera and Brian at the farm, and I had morning tea and lunch in the kitchen, in the kitchen of their beautiful old farmhouse. All of a sudden, Tom appeared with a blank look on his face. A pin in the tractor had broken, and they had employed a man for the day to work it.
Really?
To get the hay in.
Ah, okay. Yes.
It's a big deal.
Big deal, yeah, fair enough.
Because you've got to make hay while the sun shines, literally.
Makes sense.
There.
Yeah.
Because if it rains on it, It's gone.
Yeah, good point.
A day to work it. I fixed up another pin for them with the welder and a file and fitted it as good as gold. So just a little diversion before I set off. But you know what? It's so nice to be able to give back.
Of course it is, definitely.
You know, and sort of that was my little way. I mean, I'm not a cook or anything like that, but I can fix things.
Yeah, you can weld some shit.
I can weld some shit. I've done a bit of welding. Yeah. And anyway, where are they? Oh, good. Brian was very pleased and patted me on the back.
Oh, nice. Got a pat.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't get a pat on the head. He also said he had arranged a press conference for me on Wednesday afternoon.
No, that was nice. Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't preempt things, but it turns out quite different.
Oh, really?
Okay. Anyway, I said I shall be back for that because I'm going to leave to see Devon and Cornwall. As I said, I have to come back to London and I have to be there on Thursday to pick up my visas. So this is just a waiting game.
Yes.
So it's Saturday. I'm going down to Devon in Cornwall for a couple of days. Back Wednesday afternoon for the press conference at 3 p.m. and then head to London on the Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, I said goodbye until Wednesday and set down that beautiful hedge-bordered roads of what do you call those rocked. You know, those rock walls.
Oh, the rock walls. Yeah, the stone walls.
The stone walls is what I'm trying to get out.
It's all right, mate.
When you see them all over England. Anyway, bordered roads to the A38, past Bristol and onto the A39 and onto a place called Minehead.
Minehead,
yeah, a lovely little village. Yeah. The flat land of Somerset was pretty dull, and I kept moving. Now, Somerset is where they trained for World War One, the AIF.
Oh, okay, rightio.
Yeah, on Somerset and the plains of his name escapes me now. Wiltshire, I think.
Wiltshire.
Anyway, just check me on that.
Yeah, you're right. No worries.
My book's starting to fall apart.
Oh, mate, she's copping a bashing.
Well, look at that.
Mate, it's all right.
It's coming apart at the binder.
We'll get some sticky tape, mate. Should be right.
You can't. Nothing lasts, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Even 35 years old, and it's still starting to fall to bits.
Yeah, and then you got those books that you see that are several hundred years old, and you can still open them up and fold them. And yeah, I guess it.
The Book of Kells.
Yeah.
Is the oldest book in the world.
Is it really?
Yes, I had a look at that. It was written in 635.
Really? Holy smokes! Was it written in like
Gaelic?
Yeah.
It's at the Irish Museum of Science in Dublin.
Oh, there we go. Dublin.
I saw it in 1985.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly readable. Even all the pictures are still good.
That's unreal.
The ink hasn't faded.
See, there you go. Don't make it like they used to.
They just don't. Not anything now, do they?
No.
Okay. Once past Minehead, the country got very hilly as the road hugged the coast, and so it was the prettiest sight. The English countryside by the sea.
It would have been beautiful.
Oh, Brian. And I should say that. Do you ever remember Faulty Towers?
Rings a bell.
John Cleese?
No.
Manuel,
yes.
Faulty Towers. They made, I think, 17 episodes of it.
Oh, okay, rightio, yeah.
Well, it was made down in that country.
Was it really?
Yes. Down near a place called Mousehole. Mousehole. It's actually.
Mousehole.
But, by God, you think you've seen some pretty countryside, and I thought I'd seen some pretty countryside in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd seen some pretty countryside in Yorkshire.
Yes.
And the Midwest in the United States. But here again, my senses were just confronted with this just drop-dead postcard.
That's cool.
Oh, gee whiz, Brian. I just, I can't write enough about, my words don't really describe it, but I try to put it down. The English countryside, beautiful cottages and villages of stone, sun shining on people sitting outside, drinking pints or cups of tea and eating scones in the villages.
That's cool.
Pub signs, the narrow winding roads of Devon, the sheep who looked up as I passed by on that big white BMW, or also scurried across the road in front of me. I was in no hurry. And that was
that's a good thing. You're not.
I wasn't in a hurry.
Yeah, and it gives you time to really absorb it, mate.
I wanted to see what I could see.
I would, definitely. I love that.
And I had no idea where I'd spend the night and didn't much care.
Yeah, that's cool. That's when you know you're in a good place.
Yeah. And there's not too many times in your life where,
when the last thing on your mind is where you're going to be staying. You're like, I don't care. I'm in the moment right now.
Yeah. Whatever happens.
That's living. That is living.
It is. I would ride to Ilfracombe.
Oh, okay.
Now, we've got an Ilfracombe.
We've got an Ilfracombe, yeah.
There's an Ilfracombe over there as well. And see how I felt. The roads around Linton were very, very, very steep.
Really?
Oh, the rugged coastline is something else. I mean, there's a place over there, not very far from where we are now, is called the Minack Theatre.
Okay.
And it's an amphitheatre, if you can imagine, an amphitheatre that is essentially a very steep, nearly vertical drop cove.
Really?
It's around about, I'm going to suggest to you it's about 250 metres across it.
Holy.
And it forms a natural U.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And so what they did in the 30s is a lady moved there, set up a tent, eventually built a house, but carved an amphitheatre out of the rock.
That's cool.
With a pick and a shovel and a crowbar.
Holy.
She spent something like 30 years.
Just chipping away.
And making, stalls for people to sit in.
That is cool.
And if you ever, if you Google the Minack Theatre.
The Minack Theatre.
Minack. Minack, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have a quick look here. Minack.
The Minack Theatre. See what it comes up as.
Oh.
Tell me if I'm a liar.
Not many times I'd question you about that. Oh, it's straight up Minack Theatre.
Minack Theatre.
Wow, she did.
Yeah. Carved it.
Holy, that's a lot.
Yeah. She did it herself. And you know what? The day I was there,
see that?
That's it.
Wow.
The day I was there, a guy decided to fly around inside of it in a DH-82 Tiger Moth.
Oh, that's cool.
He did a lap around at about a 45-degree bank handle.
Wow, credit to her because she actually did like a full like a little room at the back in the center of it as well.
Yes, and when you consider she did not have any sort of hydraulic machinery there.
That's unbelievable.
Yep, it's worth the visit if you ever get down that way.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you can catch a performance there.
Yeah.
It's great. Of course, it's fair weather only.
Oh, couldn't be.
When it rains, it rains hard.
100%. No, that's beautiful,
But
mate.
I'll tell you what, it's worth it.
I love hearing all these little places like that. They've got a cool story behind it.
Well, the place is full of history.
Yes.
I mean, I'm riding through it. And, the thing in England is you can, at every turn, there's something to see.
Yeah, that's
somebody
awesome.
to meet, The roads there, some were 25% grades.
Really?
So if you think about it.
That's steep.
The steepest grade around here is the Razorback going to Racemead with 16%.
Yeah, holy shit.
This is 25.
Yeah.
And that poor old BMW now weighed 620 pounds.
Yeah, that's heavy.
And so first gear is not quite low enough. But anyway, And the loaded BMW was needing both brakes and second gear to maintain 40 kilometres an hour, so going down them.
Yeah, would have been some good pressure on those brakes.
It was a hard job for it. There was a toll road which I took to bypass the Porlock Hill, which is worse. It's extremely steep, and I should not be even attempted to try it. Not. So for 10p, I went around it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I didn't feel like falling off.
No, don't blame you.
I got tired quickly and nearly lost the BMW on a hairpin bend. It was just that luck that I didn't fall over. And I'll tell you what, I remember it.
Yeah?
Yeah, because when you go on on steep incline grades with the road being shaded by forest.
Ah, yes. Okay.
It's wet.
Yeah, it would be.
And I'll tell you what, it's might dangerous. Anyway, and of course, me not being, I'm no scrambles rider or no enduro rider or anything like that. So I was just letting the old bike take me around the hills. Devon is as beautiful as they say. The patchwork fields, the glass-like ocean just made it a picture. I made a mistake and called in at a town 3 miles short of Ilfracombe and asked directions at a butcher's shop and was greeted with a very queer shouting man.
Really?
That's what I've written. With a guess, his old father. I was met with a man that shouted. I guess his old father, sweeping out the blood from the butcher's shop.
Oh.
It was the butcher's old man.
Oh.
He shouted at me from across the road when I went over to a cafe to a lady to ask where the youth hostel was.
Oh, yeah.
And again, Brian, they don't put signs out.
Yeah, of course.
Remember my chief gripe?
Yep.
Is no signs. The Poms just don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's their way of saving money or just infuriating people or making you ask directions or what.
Or like they don't want to ruin their scenery or something with street signs.
But they just don't put any freaking signs anywhere. God, it's just wrong town and the man still shouting about Australians.
Really? He just didn't like Australians?
He was going off his tree. He was in the railway, they'd say he was doing the pills.
Ah, okay. Doing the pills.
He was doing the pill. Ilfracombe is a very beautiful town with St. Augustine's Chapel up on a hill on the breakwater. The youth hostel is in a lovely old 3-story house, and I had a bunk close to the window with possibly the best view in town for £6 and £2.30 for breakfast.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Which, as you know, my cooking skills are zero.
Zero. So you take any bit you can.
Yep. Breakfast, £2.30. Bring it on.
£2.30.
I met 2 walkers, as you do at youth hostels.
Of course.
And I went to the pub and had fish and chips with them.
Nice.
It is a hell of a climb back up from the town to the youth hostel.
What would be a lot of their fish out there? Would it be like
haddock?
Haddock, yeah, okay.
Haddock.
Yeah.
That seems to be their staple.
Is it like very fishy taste?
It's very an oily fish.
Oh, I thought it would be, yeah.
Yes. I tried to explain what reef fish is like.
Yeah, and they wouldn't know.
Only to be met with blank stares. What? It doesn't run into the pan. No, I said you can crumb it and it doesn't have oil coming out. Oh, not real fish then, is it?
Yeah, of course it would be.
Real fish, haddock. Haddock. Or what are the mullet?
Mullet. Oh, God.
I said, I hate to say this, but we throw them back.
Yeah.
Hey, bottom feeders.
Yeah, we use that for bait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not over there. No. No, pickle it. Along with the eggs.
Christ.
Oh, yeah. Sunday the 8th. I wanted to catch up with this book because I hadn't written in it for a while.
Okay. Yes.
Although I had no place and time to sit sit and do it. That's right. What have I written here? Seeing as though I had no place and time to sit and do it. Anyway, I went down the road a little and parked the BMW by a small park and wrote while overlooking the town.
Nice.
You know what? I felt like a journalist.
You would have. Yeah.
And it was nice just to sit there with the birds twittering, the sun shining on the field, the flowers out the front, you know.
Oh, of course, mate.
It was delightful. I left about 12:30 p.m. and slowly wound my way south along the B roads and the A39 to Clovelly.
Okay.
Now, Clovelly is probably the oldest, I'm going to say, seaside fishing village left.
Oh, that's cool.
In England.
And it's like got the old school looking fishing village style.
Exactly. And
ooh, that's cool.
No cars.
No cars.
One street.
That's cool.
And it's at about 30 degrees down. It is a steep on cobblestones. I don't know how they got anything up and down from the wharf, because Clovelly, if you look at it on the net, there is a mountain, like a ridge, and then this cobblestone road goes straight down to the harbour. And
what is it? How do you spell it?
Let me see. Clovely.
Oh, yep. Valley. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It is again, you know, you ride around one corner and go, oh, gee, look at that. Oh, gee, look at that. Look, this is even, and then you go around the next corner and it's even better. And then you come around to Clovelly and you think, gee whiz.
This is Clovelly there?
That's it.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
That place is beautiful.
But the steepness of the single street.
It is a single street, isn't it?
It's a single street, yes. It's a single street, straight down, no bends.
Oh, wow. Look at even just the old pier on the side of it. Look how old that is.
Oh, yeah. It's history, Brian.
Yeah. There's not one bit of sand there. It's stone.
No. Oh, God, no. You can't surf there.
Wow.
It's just a delightful place.
I wonder how old that place is.
Ooh, God.
How old is Clovelly? I'm going to put it. I'm going to just.
Yeah. Okay. The village is mentioned in the Doomsday Book, 1100 AD.
Holy smokes!
There's a little information card that I've stuck into my journal.
That's unreal.
I could read a little bit of actually, if you want.
It's actually, you're right. It is. Clovelly is 1,000-year-old fishing village. It dates back to at least the 11th century.
Yeah. And it's probable that a settlement existed before that in Saxon times.
Wow.
And that's the thing that just simply blows a young Australian away, because we think 200 years is a long time.
Would you believe that Clovelly is a privately owned harbour village?
Oh, yeah?
In the district of Devon, England.
Privately.
The settlement and surrounding land belongs to John Roos, who inherited it from his mother in 1983. He belongs to the Hamlin family, who have managed the village since 1738.
Yeah, righto. Well, there you go. That village is in the what do you call it? The it's on the tip of my tongue. Their way of going, the feudal system.
Yeah, yes, that's
exactly what it is.
You're right.
It's a feudal village.
It is. You're exactly right. Pedestrianised cobble main street with traditional architecture. The population was 443, decrease of 50 on the 2001 census. This area has been a human inhabitant since the Iron Age.
Yep.
Wow, that is cool, mate. Yeah, sorry, I just want to give listeners a little bit of background because that's blowing my mind.
But as I say, you go from one bend to another.
Yeah.
And it just gets better and better.
No wonder you're not on a time constraint.
You can't.
You can't be. You have to take time to absorb that in.
If you were trying to do that on a bus trip.
Oh, you couldn't.
You can, but you'd go 10 minutes here.
Yeah.
righty, ran, uphill, downhill, run,
Yeah.
stop, 10 minutes there, ran. And, it's not worth doing that. It's
No.
and what I'm trying to say is it's worth more than
Yes.
doing that.
Yes, it is, definitely.
And when you get to, just rub shoulders with the people, sit there and overlook it, and
Take a bit of their culture in, how they live, what it's like.
Yeah.
Take a chance to listen to all the surroundings and see it all and experience it. It's impressive.
I tell you what, I'm guilty of doing is I love people watching.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
people watching.
Me too. I love people watching. I love building looking.
Yeah, watching them go up or come down.
Oh,
Yeah.
just looking around CBDs, just looking at different buildings, architectures, people watching and building looking.
And so do I. And so do I.
Yeah.
Because it's bloody interesting.
It is.
And I tell you what, the people that you meet.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean, I probably told you about Jim Colbom when I was standing there overlooking the ocean in Alaska in 1985. He was an MD, a doctor.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but also too, just hearing those people's stories, mate.
People's stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where am I up to? I left off then, so where my way south along the B roads to Clovelly. You see a picture show at the arrival centre, then walk down into the town.
Yeah.
Now that's worth doing.
Of course it would.
They've got a
Definitely.
little visitors centre, and you watch a little movie on the town.
Yeah.
And gee, it's good. It is a long, steep haul over some very worn cobbles, but it is well worth the effort. It is unique and is the best kept original village in England. Clovelly is famous for its lifeboat, but sadly is no more, but it is still pretty and I enjoyed it very much. There were kids diving off the breakwater and the people taking boat rides for £1.50. The people of the town must get sick of tourists looking at their houses and peering in their windows. I then rode about the next 20 kilometres on B roads south to Tintagel, Tintagle, apparently the home of King Arthur.
Really? I didn't know
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes. There certainly is a big enough hotel there. The road in was lovely and I was really enjoying the ride. After asking 4 lots of people for directions and riding up the hill and then down Dale and getting very pissed off, I found the youth hostel at the top of a cliff.
Wow.
I would never, ever have found it if
Really?
I didn't ask.
Well, mate, look, it's a double-edged sword because you got to do what you wanted to do. You got to speak to heaps of people, even though you didn't want to because you just wanted to get there. You take the good with the bad, Mr. Bell, but I would have been pissed.
It's just, I liken it to being in India.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I
You've
could
got to
imagine.
simply stop.
Yeah.
Stop stressing.
Yep.
Don't worry about books. Don't worry about maps. Just go and ask people.
Ask the locals.
That's the only way
Yeah.
you can get around
Makes
is
sense.
by asking. Because I'm guessing that not a lot of people think that anybody actually other than them wants to go there.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, well, that's
You know what I mean?
Well, they're probably not a tourist destination.
No.
They're not trying to advertise it.
No.
They're not trying to comment. They don't rely on tourism. I'm assuming they probably don't.
No.
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 I wouldn't assume anyway, but
No.
they've been there for hundreds of years. What's it's been operational for hundreds of years. I don't,
1,000
Yeah, what's the problem with that? Yeah.
Top of a cliff. Why don't these bloody POMs put up a sign? It would save half their traffic problems. The hostel is run by a nonchalant, fairly long-haired hippie POM whose only intent is getting away from England.
Long-haired hippie pom.
A long-haired hippie POM. He cooked tea for me for £2.30, same price.
Yeah. Was it a good feed?
Yeah, it was good. I can't remember what it was, but I'm still here to talk about it. And I talked to him later outside overlooking the ocean, smoking as we talked.
Oh, of course.
It was good.
Was it some of those Harriet cigarettes?
Navy cut wild woodbines.
There we go.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Monday, September the 9th. When in Tingle, one has to look at the remains of Tingle Castle, which really isn't much, but would have been a marvellous place some 500 years ago. No one really knows for sure if King Arthur really was there, but it was built by someone pretty important, and remains of jars, etc., from as far away as Greece, Turkey and the Middle East
Really?
have been found in and around the castle.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know whether you've ever thought about, things like that, but when you consider that England, had been conquered by the Romans,
Yes.
by the Saxons and the Romans, so there was a lot of trade went on, shipping
Yes.
between those countries.
Oh,
and when
definitely.
you think about it, the amount of money that it must have cost to build these castles, you think you can't earn that amount of money digging something out of the ground in England.
No, of course not.
I'm suggesting they were traders.
Yes, it would have to have been. Definitely.
And you think to yourself,
I wonder what England had to offer. Trade
now
what?
there's a point, isn't it?
Yeah, probably maybe more of a takeover.
It's not the wine.
No, it's not the food.
No, not the food. No.
Spices?
Maybe the cider.
The cider could be.
Maybe the cider.
That's probably something to look up.
Plenty of peat.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, peat.
Plenty of peat.
Yeah.
Anyway, the castle straddles the mainland and a small island over a natural bridge, and I had a good talk to an old guy at the gate who let me in on a little of the history. I bought an ice cream on the climb back up to the town, forsaking the luxury of a ride up there in a Land Rover for £1.
Oh.
So I wasn't going to pay £1. That was half my bloody youth hostel night.
Well, it's half your feed.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Jeez,
I'll
mate.
walk
Come
up
on.
there. Yep. I then took a very leisurely ride south, taking every B road I could, looking at sheep and fields and the ruins of great houses, and it looked like mines.
Oh, really?
And I reckon they were mines because they did mine a lot of slate
Okay.
in that area, and there was also copper and tin
Yeah, right.
that they mined. It's very rich.
Yeah, okay.
That southwestern area of England.
Okay. Well, maybe that's what they're trading.
Maybe.
Could have been. Yeah.
Smelting. The heather was out in purple and a rust colour, and was very, very pretty, especially when the sun shines on it.
Yeah.
If you've ever ridden through moors, it's lovely, heather. I love looking at heather.
Yeah.
I got many pieces of it and pressed it in my book.
Yeah.
I know. I gassed up and checked the tyres. The BMW loves it when I pamper it. The ride into St. Ives was nothing short of magnificent, and I stopped at a vantage point to take a photo of the lovely white painted town.
Oh, beautiful.
And there again, St. Ives. I mean, we've been back to St. Ives. It's in Penzance now.
Okay. Yep.
And another fishing village, but known for smugglers.
Really?
Yeah.
Smugglers. Okay.
Smugglers from Europe.
Oh, yeah, right.
So that was a big trade, probably in the 1650s through to about late 1790s.
Yeah, okay. That was when it was sort of the height of it, wasn't it? Where they had the, what do they call them? The pirates and the bloody...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff.
And simply all it was is they were trying to evade paying customs tax
Yep.
to the government.
Yeah.
And so they simply brought it in, less all of those charge. And, of course, it was a big deal back then, a big deal. Anyway, An Aussie in a combi van
Oh,
blew the horn at me on his way past.
really?
Yeah, because I had Australia plastered all over the back on the rear box of my BMW.
That's cool.
Yep. All traffic is diverted around the town, and so I was, but before I took in the beauty of St. Ives. I made it to, yes, Penzance, not far from Land's End. Horror of horrors.
Really?
The BMW fails to start in the car park.
Oh, no.
Down on the waterfront. I wait a few minutes and away it goes.
Really? What do you reckon? Flooding?
No, it's electrical.
Oh, it's.
Anyway, and I wonder about the kill switch.
Oh, something like that.
Now, I probably should say that before we left,
Yes.
Glenn did a few electrical modifications to both bikes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Glenn's coming to bite in the ass
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Jeez,
And I
Glenn.
probably shouldn't expand on that too much now because it becomes a problem.
Okay,
later
radio.
on.
But just keep that in the back of your mind.
Keep that in the storeroom.
Got it in the storeroom, locked it in.
Yep.
All right.
I checked in at the youth hostel. A few signs, but not much better. I got lost once. It's a big place, and I have tea there of Cornish pie.
Oh, Cornish pie.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of Cornish pie.
A Cornish pie. What's
How
down
was-
with pint of ale?
That was the Cornish pie.
The Cornish pie was lovely.
Was it? What
Yep.
is Cornish pie?
Well, Cornish pie is a concoction, lovely. It's called sort of like a pasty,
Okay.
only in a pie base.
Okay, radio. Yeah.
And so it's of lamb
Yeah.
and cabbage and potato.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Especially when you can't cook a thing. I eat anything.
I shouldn't
Brian.
ask you that. I know you're going to eat it. I know.
I eat anything.
So, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
good point, actually. Yeah. Anything tastes good when you can't cook.
Sure does. And when it's put in front of you warmed,
Yeah.
I don't
Very
stop.
good point.
Yep.
Yeah, very good point.
Oh, yeah. I walked down to the Pirate Pub just down the road for a few pints,
For a few pints.
and I get talking to a few guys. Tomorrow it should be Muzzle, Land's End, and then a stay in the Castle Youth Hostel at Falmouth. Then Wednesday, Dartmoor, then back to Rocky. All nicely planned, eh?
Yep.
Yep. You know what we're about to, you know what they say about best laid plans?
It never worked.
You got that. Tuesday the 10th.
Strap in. Here we go.
Pasco's of Penzance. Today was going to be a great day, but instead I packed up and rode into Penzance and looked around on the recommendation of a Canadian I had met at the pub.
Oh.
There was a maritime museum with a little man on the roof of the pub cafe,
Oh, really?
like a little statue. sort of
Yeah, a
thing.
little statue,
I think he
yeah.
made of wood, sort of like they put maiden heads, you know, on the front of their battleships.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Same
something
thing.
like that.
That's cool.
Yes. Yeah. With a spyglass looking for pirates. The museum is owned by the same guy who made a lot of money during diving on shipwrecks, and whose name leaves me at present moment. But he's the guy that owns the Maritime Museum.
Oh, wow.
So he made his money by diving on ship. It is fashioned in the 3 decks, like the 3 decks of a man of war.
Ah, okay.
So a man of war ship, you know, with
Yes.
gun deck and
Yep.
That's and so if you ever get there, it's worth the visit. I rode out of town, and on the way to Muzzle and Land's End, I stopped and took a photograph of the BMW. Wait a minute. Stopped and took a photo of the Pirate Pub sign at around 1 p.m. because you know that I'm a sucker
For a good sign.
for good signs
Yeah, that's fair
and
enough,
a
mate.
pint.
Oh, you know what? I'm surprised you don't have like one of those old signs on a metal swivel.
I do.
You do?
I do.
At home?
Well, it's not actually on a metal swivel.
Oh, but do you know it's like a free swinging one?
Oh,
No?
Yeah,
You just got to plant it up on the wall?
Yeah, up on the wall. But
Yeah.
I'm seeing your point.
You seeing my point?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had one like that.
I don't know how Jill run that past Jill.
Yeah, the Stephen in.
Yeah. As she says, 90% of my ideas are crap,
Yep.
10% are good.
Well, mate, there's still a chance it's going to be good.
There's a small chance, right?
But it's still a chance.
But I reckon just from gathering from your personality, I reckon you're much the same.
Of course, I'm exactly the same.
You would have, and I guess all of us men,
Yes.
don't we?
Oh, of course.
We all have
You've seen all the crap I got laying around everywhere. You know I'm exactly the same.
broken things, worn out ideas,
Never
things
get
that
rid-
were a good idea at the time.
Don't throw anything out.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is. So we have to rest assured, don't we?
That's right.
That 90% of our ideas are crap,
Of course they are.
10% are good.
But you know what? You just keep going until it's a good idea. Don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's our rod that we've got for our back, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I got back on and yes, the BMW word over, but no spark.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Now, were you pretty sure you knew what it was from the start, or you got to do process elimination?
Well, this is where I lack a little bit of talent in. I don't like electrics
Okay, yes.
because I can't see it working.
Yep, okay. Well,
And the old
that's starting to
fitter.
make a lot of sense. Yep.
The old fitter in me says,
Yes.
at least if
Steam-powered.
Yep, steam powered. Rods, bolts,
Yep.
easy.
Yes.
But electricity with those gadgets,
Yep.
diodes,
Yep.
bulbs,
Yep.
fuses,
Yep.
switches, all wrapped in insulation tape
Yes. Good
and
point.
hidden away under fuel tanks,
Yes.
behind side covers.
It's a good point.
It doesn't paint a good picture.
Yep.
And especially the day was hot.
Oh.
And I pushed it loaded under a tree in the car park and proceeded to pull it apart, thinking it was the coil.
Oh, so okay. Well, you would think that initially, wouldn't you?
Well,
So you'd sort of step back.
what I did was, before I left, my mechanic, Kevin McBean, said that these BMWs have got a habit of burning the coil.
Oh, okay.
And he said they're really expensive. They were something like $250 or
Back
something.
then.
Oh, yeah. But he said, but a GSX 750 Suzuki has got the same coil.
Oh.
And with the BMW, the R80 has got a feature called wasted spark.
Okay.
So what it does is that each time, say the piston on the left-hand side is coming up for compression.
Yes.
And then, at the timing mark, the spark is given, the explosion occurs,
Yep.
the piston is driven down on the left-hand side, but also it's given to the right side.
Ah, okay.
So what they say is it burns any wasted gas.
Yes.
So the GSX 750 works exactly the same, only they have two coils.
Okay.
Because it's
rightio.
a four-cylinder.
Four-cylinder, yes.
And
that
I've
makes
got
sense.
a two-cylinder.
Two-cylinder.
So what I did was I went to a wrecking yard in Rocky and bought a GSX 750 coil for about $20 and carried it as a spare.
That's a smart idea.
And what I did was before I left,
Yep.
I bolted it up and made sure that it worked, because I'm thinking there's not much point in carrying this thing all this way
No, that's a good
if
point.
it's a dud.
Yeah, and it worked?
And it worked.
It worked. Okay, sweet.
So I'm thinking, okay, this must be it. It must have decided this was the day it was going to
Shit the bed.
shit the coil. So a lot of people passed by, as did a lot of Harleys and Jap bikes, but not my one stopped.
No. That's a bit shame.
Yeah, it was a bit. All this took hours, and I had to find nuts I had to find bolts, file out the mounting holes, and stretch wiring harness to fit the Z750 coil because Glenn had modified it.
Okay, that's why.
After I'd done the fit up.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I should have rechecked it, Brian, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tested it and still no spark. I didn't know what to do then, and a storm was coming, and I knew.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A coastal storm,
Oh shit.
which happens pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's-
mean, the weather
yeah.
changes.
Yeah, it's
Really
miserable the weather there. It can be great one. It's like Melbourne.
Oh, it is. It is. If you don't like the weather, just hang around for half an hour and it'll change.
Change for you.
Yeah. And I thought, well, I better pack up and book into the hostel again and try and fix it tomorrow. Maybe I could contact someone in the BMW club or the bike shop in town, because you remember I still had that BMW
That's
black
right.
book.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, I probably should get this thing, get myself out of the rain.
Yep.
A guy walking past stopped and announced he owned a K75.
Oh shit.
BMW,
What's the
yep.
chances of that?
Yep. And he asked if he could be of help. I asked him about the BMW club, and he said he would ride back to St. Ives, and try for me and come back. Meanwhile, I had to move a 620-pound BMW up a half-mile slope
Oh, jeez.
by pushing it
Oh no.
over 2 speed bumps.
Oh.
Up to the YHA. I couldn't leave it in the pub car park.
No, you couldn't.
No.
No way. That then it stands out like
Right.
a fucking sore thumb.
So this is Tuesday afternoon.
Yep. You've had a belly full of piss. It's hot.
It's hot.
You got a storm brewing.
Yep.
And
I'm wet.
You're pushing shit uphill.
Yep. I booked back in at the youth hostel that I just left
Yep.
and had to rustle up some help in the form of 2 Englishmen from Kent, and the 3 of us pushed it up the hill to the youth hostel. I really was absolutely had it when I got there and sat down on the ledge for a rest and a talk with a French girl who worked at the hostel.
Well, mate, all things happen for a reason. Hey? Who knew?
There, every cloud has a silver lining. Yeah, and so it was fun. I really was absolutely French girl. A lady came and introduced herself as Sue Pascoe and said Roger, her husband, could fix the bike. And then the guy on the K75 turned up and we all had a chat. I gave Sue the coil and leads so Roger could test them, and said he would be back up in the morning in a yellow orange Saab about 10 a.m. for a look. Remember what Saabs look like?
Yes, I do remember Saabs. I do remember Saabs, yeah.
Oddball.
Oh, yeah.
They look like Citroens.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, real squarey, weirdy shaped.
Ugly. and there's a certain type of person
Oh, yeah.
who drives a Saab and Volvo drivers. Maybe I'm being too generous.
No.
Yeah, but anyway.
No, I agree.
I felt a lot better. You know what? If we're talking about Volvo drivers,
Yeah.
I remember when I came back from all this, and we landed back in Brisbane,
Yeah.
and I was riding back up to Rocky to come home. I remember there was from Brisbane Airport. They were doing a lot of work on the road, and of course they were putting new lanes in Kingsford Smith Drive, and it was all different when I got back. Anyway, there was a lane closed, and it was signposted and bollarded, And there was a guy driving a 244 Volvo GL, about a 1984. You know, real
boxy ones. Yep.
Anyway, he was intent on getting past me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. And he had a straw hat and a T-shirt on.
Really?
And he was, and he put the indicator on and he pulled out and passed me on this, it was a two-lane, it was a two-lane thing. And anyway, but he pulled into the lane that they were working on.
Ah.
So it was bollarded. Wow. So he's driving down with all these witches' hats and bollards, and I'm looking over at him. It was directly off my right shoulder. And I'm thinking, where are you going? This lane is closed. You can't come back into this lane because it's all bollarded. Oh. So anyway, he kept on driving.
Did he?
Yep. You know what happened then?
What?
To definitely have a stop, rather like, a set of stop blocks in the railway, they put a 44-gallon drum in the middle of the road and painted it orange.
Yep.
So anyway, he was looking at me.
Oh, no.
I'm looking at him. And, of course, when he turns his gaze to where he's going down the lane, here is a drum right in front of him.
Oh, no.
So you know what? I thought, here is my opportunity to watch the crumple zone work.
How did it go?
Well, you know what we both failed to realise is that the main roads at the time had filled the drum with cement.
Oh, no.
So this thing went up to nearly 10 inches from the foal. It drove the engine right under the car, and I watched this whole thing implode. Wrap the headlights around this drum. He was doing about 80, probably 85 or 90 kilometres an hour.
Holy smokes.
I'll never forget that.
Did you stop?
Nah. What can I do?
Of course, you're on the other side. Yeah, I know. And you would have been hindering traffic.
Yep. And he was like, the crash test dummy. I watched him go forward. His head nearly hit the windscreen.
Wow.
I watched it all. It was right there.
Yeah.
It was less than 4 feet from me.
Holy shit.
So, Volvo drivers.
Says a lot. Holy. That's impressive.
Yeah, and I thought, gee whiz, glad he was in front of me. Glad I didn't decide to pull out and pass him in that lane.
I love your description. I get to witness the crumple zone of a Volvo.
Yeah, it worked too.
It did?
Oh, yeah. Like in slow motion.
It would have been. It would have been. Holy shit, that's fucking funny.
I thought, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
It was to get past me.
What a dick. You deserved it by the sound of it.
X1 Volvo. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I said goodnight to the BMW, had a shower, had tea at the youth hostel, and took the two Englishmen to the pub and shouted them a beer.
Oh, that's nice here, mate.
It was good. I had a very pleasant night at the pub with the French girl.
Oh, of course. Jeez, look at you go, old son. Hey? Hey, old stud, back at it again.
She was delightful.
Nothing like a bit of French cuisine. French.
Yep. And we walked back home in the dark, nicely happy. Roger Yetton is in Plymouth, and I called Roger and Sue Pascoe. Called Brian to say that I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
this
of
is
course.
Brian in Rockhampton. Wednesday.
There we go. D-Day.
D-Day. Roger Pascoe is a wonderful guy, bushy-haired, happy and jolly, and the owner of an R90/6 BMW, and I liked him straight away. Peter, who also came with Roger, is a German from Stuttgart, and he was really taken with the maps on the side of the boxes of the BMW, and he took lots of photographs, and we all got along very well. Roger said that the coil leads were fine and the problem was elsewhere, which is what I thought.
Yeah.
I took the BMW apart again. So this is fuel tank off, seat off, take all the battery box out of it, bear it apart again, and began to search and test with Roger's multimeter. It rained overnight and it was overcast and began to spit with rain again. Everybody at the hostel seemed to know I was in trouble and said hello or looked us over on the way out. My little French girl came over to say hello and we talked on her way into town.
Oh, hey, bonjour.
Yeah. Mes amis. Voulez-vous?
Je m'appelle. Oui, oui.
We broke for lunch and went to Rogers in the Saab with Peter, and we had a pre-prepared salad from Sue. It was great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great. We returned and found the problem. No earth from the coil.
No earth from the coil.
No earth from the coil. So, Glenn's burglar alarm.
Yes, okay.
So, what he'd done was... I'll read it, then I'll explain.
Yep.
Glenn's burglar alarm has failed and robbed me of the earth.
Oh.
So much for his work. Everything he has done so far has failed or given me or got me into trouble.
He's still giving you grief after the fact.
I have nicknamed him Glenn Bullshit. So what happened was Glenn had this bright idea that we would store the bikes on the centre stand.
Okay.
Now, when you store a BMW on the centre stand, it sits on the back wheel.
Yes.
The front wheel is up off the ground.
Of course,
So what it does is it inclines the main frame tube at about a 15-degree angle.
Yes.
So what we thought is if we put them on that centre stand and flick a switch, then it arms the burglar alarm.
Yeah, okay.
So what it does is if the bike is rolled off the centre stand and comes to the normal attitude with both wheels on the ground, there is a little switch with a piece of mercury in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Which runs down and makes contact and sets off
the alarm.
A burglar alarm, but also de-energizes the coil.
Oh, okay.
So if it's rocked over and set down with the burglar alarm switch on, it A, makes a noise, and B,
kills the bike.
So what had happened is this mercury switch had failed and had not energized the siren, but had de-energized the coil.
Shit. Yeah.
And the funny thing was that it was fine when we had nothing in the boxes.
Yes.
But in order to get those things, or my bike, on the centre stand, and over a period of, this is now what, 9 months.
Yeah, that's right.
It has settled on the coil.
Yes.
So it's riding lower to the ground than it was. So if you try and get it up on the centre stand, if you've ever had a BMW, what you've got to do is you've got to put the ball of your right boot on the centre stand post.
Yes.
Then you've got to essentially stand up on your right leg.
Yes.
As well as pull it rearwards and get it over centre.
Yes.
Well, when it's 660 pounds,
there's no
effort. Way you can get it.
Nah.
So I never put it on the centre stand. I only put it on the side stand.
Yes, okay.
So what I'd done was this switch had sat there in the one position
for so long.
It's almost then decided to fail.
Shit the bed.
Yeah. So, the other thing that Glenn had done, and remember, it failed in Northern California near Leggett.
Yes, that's right.
And you remember what that was?
No, what was it?
He had decided that on the spark plug leads, we should put some
that's right.
Steel
braid over it.
Yep.
That's right. I remember.
Which again earthed the spark.
Yes, that's right.
So it failed there. So
Yeah.
Lordy. So when you're not an electrician,
Yeah.
and the deal was he did that to my bike and I did the mechanical or the welding work on his bike before we left. So in effect, I was working on his bike, he was working on my bike, and I didn't actually see what
he was doing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I ripped out that shit and taped up the wires. A guy called Alan on his Pearl R100 RS turned up and was very interested in my under-cylinder bars.
Quick question. Did you keep the GS 750 coil on it, or did you swap back?
No, I swapped it back.
Swap it back. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just sort of quickly ask.
Yes, thank you.
That's right.
I've still got it, actually.
Have you? That surprised me. Yeah, of course you do. Still a spare.
And by the way he talks, I think he may have a market for me in England if I decided to make some.
Oh, okay.
And all it was, Brian, was on our most R series bikes, they only had a crash bar, which, how would you say, if you're looking in the vertical plane, the loop frame, the frame has got two loops left and right that come down from the steering head, separate and go underneath the engine, cradle it, and then go back, on its way to the rear to support the gearbox. Well, those two crash bars are only essentially, they look like two U's bolted, so they stick out past the cylinder. So if it ever falls down on the left or right. But what I thought was, and when I was developing that bike or making the bits to modify it, there was a guy I remember. You might remember I met a guy called Rene Pafner who had ridden an R80 GS
at the servo
from Switzerland. Yes, in Mackay.
Yeah,
and his bike had got run over by a truck.
That's right.
In Surabaya in Indonesia.
Yes, that's right.
Well, he had said make something so that the cylinder can't dig into the road.
Yeah, that's right.
And I thought, okay, well, I'll just go from the bar at its extremity, go travel rearwards under the cylinder, and then return it back to a point rather near where the gear shift pivots.
Oh, yes.
And where the rear engine mounting bolt comes off. So I made a pair of them left and right, and also had it so that there was a little bend on the upside of it. So if it ever did slide down the road, it slid on a, how would you say, like a skid.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There wasn't the end of a pipe so that could dig in.
Yes.
And you know what? It worked.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there was a lot of people in the United States were interested in them too, but, it never went anywhere.
Yeah, but it's just, it was still intriguing to see, mate.
Yeah. We put the BMW back together and I packed up for the third time, and with Roger on his R96 and Alan on his R100 RS, and I went for a test ride. Roger leading down to Land's End and took the photo of the three of us. We rode to Samorin Bay and took some more photos before we left for Roger's for tea. Roger and Sue were great, and we drank tea and talked, laughed, and decided that my 3:30 p.m. conference is out.
Yeah. That's a shame, mate.
But Brian should have realised by now.
Yeah.
We had tea and I talked to Vera. I rang her up. Mm-hmm. So that's Brian's wife.
Yeah,
in Rockhampton.
Yeah.
She sounded off.
Did she?
And I found out that everybody had been waiting for me.
Ah.
Reporters, cakes.
Oh,
tea,
no.
Sandwiches.
Oh, no.
I just thought that it was just somebody, going to come out to the farm and just take a story because they'd done it.
Yeah.
In Morton, remember, in Washington. Anyway, I felt awful.
Oh, of course you would.
At that point.
But there's not much, you couldn't help it.
Well, I was stuck and I was truthfully out of my depth there. Anyway, so I said, I'm on the way. And with Alan leading, I bid farewell to the Pascos, rode up to Exeter where Alan turned off, waving at me, and I continued north. It was a cold, foggy dark, windy ride.
Oh, just to add a bit of misery to it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made another mistake getting onto the M5 and then went about 18 kilometres in the wrong direction.
Oh, just to add insult to injury.
Before I could turn around the poms.
Oh, God.
The poms
wonder you
are
had the
bloody
shits with
confusing
it.
signs.
Yeah.
So I made it back to the farm at around 1 a.m.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the fog and rain.
Oh.
Vera was still up to greet me.
Oh, that was nice of her.
Yep. It was good to see the lights of that old farm. I can tell you that it was cold and lonely,
Yeah.
those English roads.
Oh, it would have
And
been.
when they're unfamiliar and, you know, you don't quite know where you're going because there isn't a GPS.
Well, it would have been one. It would have been a little bit scary and intimidating and stuff. But then you get that that anxiousness, and you know, you just want to be in a familiar spot or the comfort of warmth and dryness, and
it was, as I say, it was cold.
Oh,
and windy
yeah, it would have been
and lonely. Anyway, I was ever so glad to see the lights of that place. I'll tell you, I went up to Tom's old room. Looked out the window for a while as I was still tingling from the ride.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I fell asleep in a deep sleep between the blankets. Good on old Vera and Brian. Thursday. No one was particularly happy with me because I mucked up all the arrangements.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So the press conference didn't come off.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can't please everybody, and I phoned the newspaper and gave the story to the girl reporter, who sounded very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, though it was okay. I had to leave early to get back to London to be at the Iranian embassy before 12:30
Okay.
to pick up my passport, because if you don't,
Yep.
they frown upon it and they withhold it. You've got to be there. Oh, yeah, you've got to be there at the appointed time. No late.
No.
Don't be late.
Yep. Fair enough.
So I said goodbye to all after Vera cooked breakfast for me.
Oh, that was nice of her.
It was. And I got underway. I now knew the road pretty well, and I arrived in London, rode up to Knightsbridge, High Street, Kensington, and was just in time, though I had to wait till 2 p.m. now for the passport. So they were late.
They were late.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. So they impress upon
what's
you.
good for one should be good for the
Well,
other, eh?
I would have thought.
Yeah.
I would have thought that. But then
Jeez.
again, you got to remember we're in England.
That's right. We're in England time.
England time. Yeah.
On the POM time.
Yeah. Yeah. And did I what do I do? Parts to be ready. I made my way back to the Court Hotel, booked in, and did a little bit of maintenance on the bike outside and wrote a note for Mark. We met up and went to the Pizza Hut at Earl's Court for tea and had a few beers. He was a little sick from the night before.
Oh, really?
He had to indulge pretty heavily.
Well, that's the thing too, because I'm guessing was there such a thing as mid-strength beer?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
No. No, that was.
You want to have a couple of pints, you're gonna feel it.
That was well before.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
And again, as I said, if you mix beer and cider,
Oh, that's a good little concoction,
you're
isn't
in
it?
an unhappy place.
Yeah.
Now, what do we got here, Brian?
What's this here?
That's a police ticket.
Oh, you badass! What were you doing?
Parking.
Oh, it was a parking ticket.
Parking ticket.
Shit, I thought it would be something cool.
But here you go. If anybody is ever in doubt
Yep.
that I went around the world, there it is.
Wow.
HG 406, registration of the bike, at Metropolitan Police at 5 Kempsford Gardens, London, Southwest 5.
So why did you get fined for? It's parking in the wrong spot, too
Parking
long?
in the wrong spot for too long.
Oh,
Indeed.
okay.
I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, tell me, please. Enlighten me.
I did a lot of running around today. trekked up to Sloane Street for Pakistani embassy and lodged the passport for the visa. I arranged the money at the NatWest Bank and waited at the Paki embassy. Everybody spelt of garlic and we're pretty helpful.
I was not expecting that. Just everyone smelled garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever walked into it's like a okay. Have you ever been inside a jumbo jet that everyone's smoking in?
No, but I've been in this room here before where everyone's been smoking. Yeah.
And it gets into
it just gets into everything.
The fabric. Yes.
Yep, everything.
Well, that's what it's like when you're with garlic eaters.
Yeah, I could imagine it would. Yeah.
You know, you walk into the place and it's like walking into a force field. Oh, wow. Anyway, and pretty helpful though, and the cashier was a little offhand. Cost £5 for Aussies, £30 for a British citizen.
Really?
Yeah.
I love the Aussies.
Yeah. Because we're not bombs.
That's right, not British. Oh, that's a big difference.
We don't want to help, thanks. We're British.
Yeah.
I called David from Piccadilly Tube. Now, I should say David Rake.
Okay.
Now, we haven't talked about him, but I met him on my first trip in 1985.
You're right. Okay.
Now, I met him in Egypt.
Egypt.
We actually went to a soccer match together in Cairo.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know whether if you've ever sat in a stadium. Well, I'm not a sports goer.
Yeah.
I don't follow sport at all. I actively disfollow sport if there's a word.
Yep.
But anyway, I understand. People spend money on it, and all these people get all excited about football matches and everything. Well, anyway, we went to this football match in Cairo, the English versus the Egyptians.
Oh, okay.
So when you go for the cheap seats, where are they?
Usually at the back.
In the Egyptian section. So if you're barracking for the Poms, you find yourself in a select minority.
Oh,
so when and David is an avid, I'm going to say, football tragic.
Okay.
So what's he doing? Yelling at the top of his lungs. Get out of there, you filthy, stinking
Oh, no.
And, of course, all these people are turning around and listening to this verbal tirade. And I'm thinking, I'm sort of patting him on the shoulder. Dave.
Yeah.
Shut up,
Dave.
Shut up. You're going to get us arrested.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he lives in Newcastle upon Tyne.
Okay.
So I thought I'd said to him, if I ever get back to England, I'll look him up.
Yes.
So here is my last chance. So anyway, I gave him a ring from Piccadilly Tube Station, and he said, come straight up to Newcastle. Yep. So I had to get back to the bike, unlock, back to the Court Hotel, pack up the BMW, now more even heavily overweight.
Yep.
Find the Paki at the souvenir shop, and who shortchanged me a pin. So I had to get it. I had to go and get it back. So I had to go back to Piccadilly Tube Station, get off the bike, leave it there, and walk in and get my pin off him.
Oh no!
Because he freaking shortchanged me.
That bastard.
Bastard. Which I did, and caused a hell of a traffic jam through St. John's Wood. Okay, I then took the M1 North.
Okay.
Now, the traffic infringement.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is what I want to know.
So it was that I'd parked the BMW out front of the Court Hotel so I could keep an eye on it.
Yeah, what was wrong with that?
Well, that's okay until you have a big night at the pub.
Oh.
And you get up late.
Yep.
So at that time, the wheel clampers come round.
They clamped it.
The Metropolitan Police come round. So they write the ticket. Then they contract the wheel clampers to clamp it.
Oh.
So here I am. I've just woken up. And, of course, I'm lying there thinking, oh, God, I shouldn't have. I must make a mental note. Don't keep drinking.
No, more than regret. I know exactly what you're saying.
You're lying there,
Yeah.
you're looking at the ceiling and
Right.
thinking, oh, yeah.
I'm turning over new leaf. I'm not doing this crap anymore. I've had enough.
Yeah, that's right. I remember where I am now. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then your roommate says, there's someone outside looking at your bike.
Oh, no.
And I get up and it's the coppers.
Oh, shit.
So what do?
Run
Jump
down
up
there.
out of your sleeping bag
Yep.
with a pair of shorts on, bare feet, messed up hair, no shirt. And who is writing the ticket? A young girl.
Oh.
Yes.
So you change attitude real quick too, eh?
So I went down and I in my dishevelled and unprepared state, I tried my best to sweet talk her.
Yep.
And
She would have been looking at you like a bum.
yeah. So, you know what?
What?
There's no amount written.
Oh, there isn't.
No.
Oh, Mr. Bell with the tune.
Yeah.
Hey, look at you go, old son. Even in your state of a morning of big night on the piss.
So what she did was
What'd she do?
she had to write something. She had to pull out a book
Yes.
and write something in the book and tear it off and give it to me.
Yes.
Because her boss was sitting in the front seat of the car.
Oh,
But he didn't get out.
I'm surprised she didn't give you your number. Her number. Hey?
Yeah, she signed it.
So that's what she
That's her police number, W100650.
What was she impressed with? Your Aussie accent? Your charm?
Well,
what was it?
well,
what did you do? Give us some tips.
I unleashed everything
Yeah.
that I had.
You gave her everything.
I unleashed the poor,
Yeah.
the downtrodden,
Yeah.
the intrepid traveller,
Yep.
the Aussie,
Yeah.
the
We're allies. Come on.
yeah,
You know, we're the same.
yes, that devil may care world explorer that's here in her very midst. Look at the registration plate.
Yes.
It's Queensland. Oh, it is too. And so she softened.
Oh, you smoothie. Hey, look at you go.
Uh-huh.
And you reckon they find you, what is it? Resistible.
Resistible.
Hey, I love it. So she just wrote you a blank, she wrote a ticket.
She wrote me a ticket.
But didn't put an amount
no
on it.
fine.
Oh, wow. So what's that equivalent? Like a warning?
Kind of.
Pretty much,
A warning? Yeah. So
You naughty boy.
Brian,
love
I
it.
did the best I could.
It worked, mate. I'm impressed.
This could have been 10 quid.
Shit, that's a lot of money.
This could have been 10 quid.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It is. Especially to poor and downtrodden. The intrepid traveller.
I love it. Oh, shit.
I
That is
think she
smooth.
understands, and she smiled at me all the time.
Oh, what a sweetheart.
She was.
Hey?
She was. Okay, so I've left there. I've sweet talked the girl. I've got into my stuff, gone into the Pakistani embassy, and now I'm riding up to Newcastle to see
sweet.
Dave.
Yep.
I thought I would suffocate in the diesel fumes.
Yeah.
The traffic was so bad. It was awful.
Was it really?
Oh, God. I tell you what, and this is now 30 years ago.
Yeah. I could
This
imagine
is
what it'd be like now.
33 years ago.
That's a good point.
And it was horrendous. I rode north through a tremendous traffic jam, some 20 to 30 miles long.
Wow. I just want to make a quick note. You know, the day that you were getting the ticket was the day that my sister was born.
Is that right?
Yeah. So my
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th of September
1991.
The day that you were getting a ticket,
Is
my
that
mum was
right?
pushing my sister out. Yep.
I tell you what.
Isn't that funny?
It's a small world,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's
As
a
I was just
small-
I was tripping out Friday the 13th. There you go.
Gee whiz.
Hey,
I
how's
tell
that?
you. It got dark around 5:30 and it took hours to get to Newcastle up the M1. Now, the M1's the main the main trunk road virtually from London to Scotland.
Yes. Yeah, okay, fair enough, yep.
I passed near Patton Fields at Wickersley and thought of them as I rode north. Philip and Pat Carr. Took the A road out of Hull to Newcastle and arrived late, about 11 p.m. Riots were underway.
Oh, okay.
When I rode through town, the fire brigade and police were out to quell them.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it was about. I rode to Dave's house and he came out and hugged me. How wonderful it was to see him again after so long. This is now, 6 years.
Yeah, okay.
We had coffee and he made me some crumpets.
Oh, crumpets. Actually, I'm a mad fan. I'm a mad fan of crumpets.
Oh, you're a crumpetier.
Yes, definitely. I have Vegemite on mine.
Is that right?
Yeah, heap of butter and Vegemite. I like them savoury.
That's an acquired taste.
Yeah, the rest of my family like it sweet, usually out with honey.
So honey.
Yeah.
You know what my favourite is?
What's that?
I love syrup.
Do you?
On crumpets.
Oh.
Syrup.
But see, I'm even a Promite operator too.
Oh, well, I'm good with Promite. I had some this morning.
I do. It's just a little bit, it's not as heavy on the
True.
On the taste. You can
True.
I think it's got a little bit of a sweeter taste to it or something like that.
It's less salty, I think.
Less salty, that's probably what it is. Yeah. So that's a good way to end out your day, mate, with a bit of crumpets, eh? Isn't that right, Governor?
Bit of crumpet, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we say we had crumpet. And we talked of his travels through the Andes, South America and Africa.
Oh, that would have been a good yarn.
He's an intrepid sort of a guy, and you know what? I don't know whatever came of him.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen him since that day, and I kept in contact with his mum.
Did you?
Yep. I used to write to her. She lived in Kent.
Yep.
Where he originally came from, Kent, down by the White Cliffs of Dover.
Okay, righty,
And,
yeah, sure.
But you know what? I should put some effort into finding him again.
Yeah, that would be good. Did you? So that was the last time you saw him. That time, then.
That was the last time I saw him.
Wow. It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
another one that's 34 years.
Yeah.
34 years.
And you know, David was he's a great guy. He was one of the just effervescent, bubbly guys that you just couldn't help but like.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
It was just, he attracted people.
Yep.
And
yeah, I know.
God, he could get girls.
Well, mate, he sounds like you're doing all right yourself, old son.
Oh, yeah, but you have it like real ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, fair enough. Well, mate, we might pull it up there for the 13th,
Yes,
eh?
okay,
'Cause
Friday
I remember
the
that
13th.
day. Friday the 13th.
No worries.
That's bloody brilliant. Well, Mr. Bell, it's always a pleasure, never a chore, sir.
And likewise, Brian.
Thank
and
you.
likewise, everyone.
And we'll definitely now you're going to be away.
I'm going to be away at Perkalilly. I think I get back on the 12th of October.
Yep. So
it'll take
when you get back in town, we'll touch base and tee up the next episode.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
until then, thank you very much, Mr. Bell. We'll talk soon.
Thanks all.
Cheers.
Bye.